Kasparov calculated a 20-move sequence to save this game against Hikaru Nakamura. Gary realized that from this position, Hikaru can take the bishop and pin the rook to the king. Kasparov also realized Hikaru can pin the rook to the bishop, trade everything, and run his king to win this pawn. And there is a sequence of moves here that goes bishop c4, rook d2, take, king d6, king d3, king c5, a4, king b4, king d4, king a4, king e5, king b5, king f5, a5, king g6, a4, f5, a3, f6, a2, f7, queen. And Kasparov thought that's a draw, but there's a problem. After pawn to a4, it's not king b4. You played king c5 to force this move, and now you play king d5. This is called Zugzwang. White plays h4, black plays h5, and now white is in Zugzwang, which is a situation where you have no move that prevents your opponent from getting exactly what they want. It's a situation where you have moves and every single one of them is bad. And if you go this way, now I win the race and you do not get my pawn. And if you go this way, I go get that pawn, and you are definitely not fast enough to run all the way back there. I will promote a queen and I will execute you. So then what did Kasparov calculate? All the way back here, Gary knew that he would play bishop here, get hit with all of this, and save the day. How on earth did Kasparov calculate that he would not lose this game? Like this. Gary calculated rook c2, a pawn trade, and now Gary calculated bishop c4, rook d2, take, king d6, king d3, king c5, and now not a4, which loses to king d5 and Zugzwang when the black king gets in, but rather king c3, completely giving up this pawn. Can you imagine? The entire idea of the black attack doesn't work because this pawn is not worth saving. If you take this pawn, now that infiltration route is possible, whereas now it is not. Gary calculated this entire sequence that you are about to see. King c3, king b5, king d4, king a4, king e5, b5, king f5, king a3, and now you do not run to this pawn. If you run to this pawn, then after the race concludes, black promotes with check, with a check. So you have to go somewhere else. King e6 or king e5. Gary calculates that they both make a queen, and now Gary promotes with check. Queen b4, queen h6, and this game could continue, but the players agree to a draw.